Чай пока. Чай попробуем. Чай. Чай. Вечно падает, Кришна пристая бутыле. Шримад Бхактивиданта Swami Nityanamine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale. Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanamine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravastacharine Nirvishesha Punyavadi Paskatyavestarine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravastacharine Nirvishesha Punyavadi Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasati Gauravatta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasati Gauravatta Vrinda.
Wieso ist alles so scheiße einfach? Das ist einfach idiotisch. wie Johnny Joplin singen. Was kann ich machen? Krishna, now I will try to read from the books. Om Gyanti Mirandasya Gimagnashokya, Chikurumitam Tasmashi Guruvena Maha, Chichitam Obistam Stupidam Utale, Pakadamikam, Datantikam, Vanham Shigushtu Padakamulam, Shigurum Fnancha, Shugum Sagastam Sagnaravnatam Tanta Sajivam, Sosm Sadutni Purijnas, Hitam Kashnachna Divam, Jalkish Padas Hadmolita Shivisha Patmitamcha, Krishna Karnusin Dina Pamchakapute, Kupeshikop Kantar, Tata Kanchna Gauram Girada Vinavneshri. Ришапанустедави пнами хари прие. Ван чакалпата любча. Пасно певча. Птит нам в небе вишневебил. Намо намаха. Jai, the Gayatri book. Jai, the author, His Holiness Chandra Swami. Jai, His Divine Grace Bhacharana Ravindu Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So I had reached the part with the title, what does Diksha mean? This is chapter 1. So I had read the book once already, but this is the second time. So what does Diksha mean? And I had begun to read it. I think I had reached this part. Sanjeev Goswami underlines his statement by quoting the following shloka. Now the translation is: therefore, one should first bow down to his guru, offer everything he possesses to him, and accept a Vaishnava mantra by properly carrying out the process of Diksha. So the verse itself, I will try to sing it. Just verse itself. This is Agama Pancharatra. From Pancharatra is this. Ato Gurum Pranameva Sarva Svam Vi Nivedecha. Gernjat Vishnyavam Mantram Diksha Purvam Vida Matta. In other words, although the 9 processes of bhakti are sufficient in themselves to bestow the full perfection of life, Purusha, Artha, Siddhi, one still has to accept a bona fide spiritual master in order to follow the Sampradaya path. Sampradaya's path. This means that one must first accept Diksha and then carry out the activities connected to this process, such as Archana, worshipping the deities. So, at this point, by quoting the Divyam Jnanam verse from above, Jiva Goswami defines Diksha as a process by which transcendental knowledge is awakened. He then explains what is meant here by Divya Jnana. Divya Jnana Hi Atra Shrimati Mantre Bhagavat Swarupa Jnana Tena Bhagavata Sambhada Vishesha Cha. Translation: Divyam Jnanam, or transcendental knowledge, here means knowledge of the identity of the personality of Godhead within one's divine mantra, and also knowledge of one's specific individual relationship, Sambandha Vishesha, with the Supreme Lord. The word Atra here indicates that this definition is specifically meant for this discussion on Diksha. Even though other definitions of Divya Jnana may be appropriate for other applications, concluding, Jiva Goswami quotes 2 shlokas that more clearly describe the importance of Diksha. Translation is of these shlokas, so I can try to read it, of course, but it's funny how I try to read it. Okay, I will try to read it just very quickly. Vijanam Anupanitanam Sva Karma Daya Nadisha Dishu Etya Karo Nastitiha Syach Kopanayat Anu Tatra Dikshatanam Tu Tram Devarchanadishu Dikaro Styata Kuryat Atmanam Shiva Samstuta. Brahmanas who have not been initiated are not authorized to engage in their prescribed duties or studying the Vedas and so on, but after initiation they are authorized. Similarly, those who have not taken Diksha are not authorized to perform such activities as chanting mantras and worshipping the deity of the Lord. Chanting mantras, he means here maybe the Diksha mantras. Therefore, one should make oneself auspicious and reputable by accepting initiation. Quotation number 16 to chapter 1. This is what is written there. These 2 shlokas are also quoted from Agama. Jiva Goswami's text was translated by Gopi Paranadana Prabhu. And appears in a publication of the Shastra Advisory Council. Diksha is described here as the formal process of receiving a Vishnava mantra, by which one can begin the practices of devotional service, according to the Pancharatra system. Such practices include deity worship and the chanting of Bija and Gayatri mantras. These mantras will reveal the Lord's personal form in due course, in time, and will also disclose to a devotee his or her specific relationship with the Lord in one of the transcendental rases Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, or Madhurya. But actually, those who are interested in who are attracted to Krishna consciousness in Rupanuga Bhakti, um, in the way as His Divine Grace Bhajan Vrinda, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, His Divine Grace Bhajan Vrinda, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada explains Krishna consciousness and teaches us Krishna consciousness. This is actually Madhurya Rasa. This is always Madhurya Rasa. So, not the other parts, not Dasya, not Sakya, Vatsalya. No, it's Madhurya Rasa. So, okay. The difference, therefore, between Shiksha and Diksha is that the latter bestows transcendental knowledge through a formal process, namely accepting a mantra in an initiation ceremony. This is a necessary prerequisite for those who wish to take full advantage of Shiksha, spiritual instruction. Next part has the title The Magic of Diksha, and I will try to read it next time. Jai the Gayatri book, Jai His Holiness Sachinandana Swami, Jai His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So, the 9 processes of Bhakti, they were mentioned here. And I will sing a song which is connected with them. You all know this song. Rajahu Remana. Kaviraja. So, now I will read the translation and you will hear what are the 9 prophecies of Bhakti. It is also written in the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Vajahuramana Sri Nanda Nandana from Govinda Dasa Kaviraja. O mind, just worship the lotus feet of the son of Nanda, which make one fearless. Having obtained this rare human birth, cross over this ocean of worldly existence through the association of saintly persons. Both in the day and night, I remain sleepless, suffering the pains of the heat and cold, and to wind and the rain. For a fraction of flickering happiness, I have uselessly served wicked and miserly men. What assurance of real happiness is there in all of one's wealth, usefulness, sons, children, family members? This life is tottering like a drop of water on a lotus petal. Therefore, you should always serve and worship the divine feet of Lord Hari. It is the desire and great longing of Govindadasa to engage himself in the 9 processes of bhakti, namely, hearing the glories of the Lord Hari and chanting those glories, constantly remembering him and offering prayers to him, serving the Lord's lotus feet, serving the Supreme Lord as a servant, worshipping him with flowers and incense and so forth, serving him as a friend and completely offering the Lord one's very self. So these are the actually Shravana hearing, Shravana Kirtana Sparana Vandana, Padasevana Dasya, Pujana Saki Jana Atma Nivedana. Yes, you all know this process, but it's so beautiful to read it again and say it again. So now I will try to read from Vedic Wisdom Tales. This is a book from His Divine Grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada. Last time I have begun to read chapter 24 about Maharaja Ambarisha. So, Jai, the book Vedic Wisdom Tales, Jai, His Divine Grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, Jai, Shri Prabhupada Prabhupada Maharaj, who had translated the book in English for the first time with explanations. Jai Shri Narayana Maharaj, Jai Shri Gaura Govinda Maharaj, Jai Bhaktivedanta Name Maharaj, Jai Bhagavata Maharaj, Jai Shri Rukhini Sutta Prabhu Maharaj, Jai Kadambakana Swami, Jai His Divine Grace by Charan Ravind Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So you all know the story of King Ambarisha. So Durvasa Muni had visited him, and then King Ambarisha took a little bit of water. So this is like at the same time eating and not eating, taking water because he had to break his fast, and he took a little bit of water. And when Durvasa Muni came, I have read this last time, and you all know this, he came from his bath, from having his bath, he was very unpleased. Durvasa Muni, because he is a guest, and Ambarisha Maharaj had taken some water before giving meal to the guest. So, after completing the necessary duties, Durvasa Muni returned, so he was taking a bath. Durvasa Muni returned from the Yamuna. When the king approached to greet him, Durvasa could understand by his missing power that the king had completed the fast without his permission. Durvasa began to tremble in anger. He scolded Ambarisha, who was humbly standing before him with folded hands. Look how cruel he is. He is becoming intoxicated by wealth. So this is saying Durvasa Muni maybe saying this. He has not even been slightly touched by devotion to Bhagavan, yet he considers himself very capable. Today, he has committed a great injustice by transgressing Dharma, despite inviting me to be honored as a guest. So Durvasa Muni is saying this. He's talking about Ambarisha Maharaj. He has eaten without me. How? Now I will make you taste the fruit of this injustice. As he spoke, he became more infuriated. He plucked a matted lock of hair from his head, from which he manifested a demoness, Kritya, to kill Maharaja Ambarisha. The demoness was blazing like fire. With a sword in her hand, she rushed to attack Maharaja Ambarisha. However, Maharaja Ambarisha was not even slightly unsettled. The Sudarshana Chakra, the protector of devotees, immediately appeared and reduced Durvasa's demoness to a pile of ashes. After burning the demoness, the chakra sped toward Durvasa. Durvasa fled here and there to seek refuge in fear for his life. He fled through the sky and across the earth. He tried to hide in caves, in the oceans, and in the lower planets, such as Atala and Vitala, in the planets of the guardian demigods of the worlds, in the heavenly planets, and in other planets throughout the three worlds. Wherever he went, he saw the intolerable heat of the Sudarshana Chakra. Sudarshana Chakra was chasing him. When he found no refuge anywhere, Durvasa approached Lord Brahma and implored him, "O Brahma, you are self-born. Please protect me from this fiery Sudarshana Chakra." Brahma replied, "At the end of my lifespan, when the creation pastimes of the Lord come to an end, the Lord in the form of time, Kala, vanishes the entire universe, including my abode, simply by a movement of his eyebrow. Personalities such as myself, Lord Shiva, the Prajapatis, headed by Daksha and Briku, the rulers of humans and of demigods, are bound by the laws he has created. We respectfully hold his orders upon our heads to benefit the world, so we are not able to protect the offender of his devotee." In this way, Brahma disappointed Durvasa to escape the heat of Bhagavan's chakra. Durvasa then sought refuge in Lord Shiva, who resides in Kailash. Lord Shiva said, "The chakra of Lord Sri Hari is unbearable for us. We are always subordinate to him. We cannot fathom the Maya of the Lord because we are covered by that illusory energy of the Lord. Therefore, other than Lord Vishnu, no one can protect you. Go to him. He alone will bestow good fortune upon you. So I will continue to read next time. Jai, Vedic Wisdom Tales, the book Vedic Wisdom Tales, Jai, His Divine Grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, Jai, His Divine Grace, Abhaicharan Ravinda Shila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Jai Shri Prem Prayojan Prabhu Maharaj, Jai Shri Narayana Maharaj, Jai Shri Guru Govinda Maharaj, Jai Bhaktivedanta Ney Maharaj, Jai Bhagavata Maharaj, Jai Kadambakana Swami, Jai Shri Ruhimsuta Prabhu Maharaj. Vanchakapaturi Picha, Kripastu Pravacha, Titna Pranevyu, Vishnavyu, Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,